What's up, RagingRaven5678 here, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, I said Sherlock on purpose. Anyways, so where we last left off, we got a invitation from the artist dude, like to meet someplace, somewhere, wearing this very not Assassin's Creed Odyssey cult outfit. If I didn't just make that obvious enough, yes, it was obviously a thing. By the way, I think my controller is busted a little bit, cause yeah, I'm like, sometimes when I go right, it just left, you know. So I don't know what's going on with that, but anyways, can I play this game with the keyboard and mouse? Oh my god. Wait, hang on a second. Can I also play this with keyboard and mouse? First of all, that outfit looks great. Secondly, nah. Okay. Alright, so this is interesting. So I can move around with the keyboard and mouse. Or with the keyboard, but I can't move my camera around with the mouse. Fix your shit, Sony. Anyways. Let's see, so go in this thing. But yeah, your boy's gonna have to get a new controller soon. So, which is fun. Let me see if they got a purple controller. See, so I'm waiting for you at Kirkman Shields on Turcos Lane across from Cardona Abbey in northern Grand Surrey. Grand Surrey, wait, what? Okay, so here's Grand Surrey. He said... I probably should have like figured out where we were going before I started this thing. Yeah. What the fuck? Northern Grand Surrey and Turquoise Lane across from Cardona Abbey. Oh, here we go. Okay, shit. Okay, so I guess this is where we're going because I don't see Turquoise Lane anywhere else. So, alright, let's go ahead and just fast travel there. So there was going to be a Skyrim video this weekend, and I recorded like 40-50 minutes of gameplay. Okay, let me rephrase it. There was going to be a Skyrim gameplay on Sunday. Recorded like 40 minutes of it, and then the game fucking crashes, and yeah, and I couldn't restart the entire hangover mission that I've been sort of hyping up. So you won't be able to see most of it next coming weekend because fuck me. I mean, it's my luck, but it's what it is. Anyways, actually, I want to see what. Hey, you guys got something to gossip about? And what was going on with your voice there?
Yeah.
What do the incidents in Grand Surrey have in common? I have no clue. This is why we are just gonna bump through it like we always do and get it first try. Like I just said. Stealing the show. 3 houses were robbed in Grand Surrey during magic shows. The police are looking into it, but apparently without any progress. Ah, okay, so we just got a new side mission, which we will worry about after we do this possibly big ass upcoming case. So usually these missions have big cases. Okay, this is where I need to be. Invites me mansion located on Turquoise Lane across from Cardona Abbey. Okay, well, this seems like... Okay, let's see if this place is it. If not, I don't know, this is underground tunnel. Unless I'm going to Hogwarts, I'm not making any prep. Wait, what? I just seriously found a secret layer. Well, fuck that, I'm not doing that. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. You know why? Because we're in probably the best Batman outfit we can find. Ugh, that's creepy.
I'm coming for you.
You guys aren't freaked out by the outfit? Oh my god, how are you... Okay. And boom. This is the kind of thing that would definitely make news headlines. If some dude, like if this was an actual superhero. Oh my god. By the way, if this is your first time like viewing and you're like, what are you watching? Yes, this is the combat system.
I'm coming.
Don't bother moving.
It is
Snuff's
amazing.
ready.
I mean,
Don't cry, you'll live.
Give him the pepper snuff.
to give credit, at least there
No more
are
crying for
like
you. The snuff's
environmental stuff you can do, which kind of. Is this guy dodging my shit? Oh shit!
Eat lead.
Too simple.
I love how I just teleported behind this guy and then I
No
just
more
tapped on
time
his
for
shoulders.
you until next
Like,
month.
what? Who was that?
ready. We can
Did I just kill that dude by
overcome him.
accident?
Don't.
I couldn't miss the party. I couldn't miss the party.
I know you just said that, dude. And you get a bitch
Don't
smack
cry.
across the face.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Ow, that's what hurt me. Everybody's getting the bitch
bother
smacks
moving.
today.
The snuff's ready.
I couldn't miss the party.
Did I just beat your ass, Mr.
Too
Party
simple.
Man?
Give him the pepper snuff.
Yeah. Dude, it sounded like I just like smoked like 12 dudes.
No more crime for you until next month.
No more crime for you
Take a
until
rest,
next month.
my
That is thing about the justice system. I don't know. Well, that was difficult. Not. Oh, I didn't kill anyone. Nice. Okay, I thought I shot some dude on the ground. The way his body was flopping. Floppity doppity. Alright, well, anyways, okay, I'm very sure we're going the right way. Yep, well, okay, well, we definitely made it the right way then.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Oh, sir, I'm afraid I don't know about that.
Alright.
Welcome, sir. I do hope you enjoy yourself.
Enjoy the evening, sir. There is still plenty of time before the grand finale.
All right.
Look at that fountain of blood. You know, honestly, even if I wasn't invited to this kind of party, I probably wouldn't go. I don't know, there's something about wearing masks. It's just, I don't know. For some reason, this is getting me like Hitman 3 vibes when they did that 7 Deadly
What
Sins.
if I write an article about these people here? Can you help me gather information about Cordona's... My goodness, Sherlock. They made a blood fountain.
That's exactly what
No,
I said.
John, it's definitely not blood, just wine. Cahors it a guess?
I swear though, if I see John wearing like this chick's outfit here, I'm gonna turn off the game. So, oh my God, this guy's Daredevil, but on a piano.
Do not distract me. It's not easy to play blindfolded.
Alright, so what am I even doing here?
One of these books must open a secret passage. I know it.
That leads nowhere.
Curtains do
What the
not
fuck? I
guarantee
saw that.
privacy.
And you
I'm
still need
coming,
a
Sherry.
crack despite being
Just
serial.
give me another second.
You know what was here before now.
Find out the eerie history of the mansion. Nailed it. Yellow Press. Before Mencio's family, the mansion was owned by an occultist architect who dedicated his life to conducting a powerful ritual from the Forgotten Tome, but the ordinary magic circle proved too weak for it. That was why he built this mansion. A keen eye might notice that its shape corresponds with certain magical symbols, and some walls have cavity. One day, the architect simply disappeared. An ash stain on the floor was all that remained. Perhaps he was more successful than his endeavor.
That's what I like about this party. Bring me more dirt, Sherry. One more piece, and I can expose these base hedonists.
Oh. Booty. We got booty.
Manchos had to enforce the masks.
Bam. Yellow press. People describe a scandal from a previous party. Vice Governor Cowden was found by his wife to be a Prussian duchess in the company of young men. Although the marriage was intended to be a political one, the emotions of the duchess were real. The incident instigated a political crisis between Cordona and Prussia. Although there were only a few notes of protest, the governor fired his
I'll pin
protege.
them down with this scoop. Thank you, Sherlock.
Oh, we did a challenge? Bro, I didn't even know what we were even doing here. I thought we were actually progressing for a second.
Can you satisfy my curiosity? Don't take it personally, sir. But I know nothing about this.
Look, I'm an outlaw.
Sherlock, friend, I wasn't sure you'd come.
Werner, I see you are not yourself.
The more time you spend here in Cordona, the more I feel it my duty to bring you into our world and show you all we have to offer.
And what is on offer today?
Pleasure, indulgence, relief, and relaxation. You've earned some time for yourself, have you not?
Those who know me would say I'm incapable of it.
Nonsense. I refuse to believe there is anyone permitted to know Sherlock Holmes.
You may be right.
Then free yourself from inhibition and expectation. The night is young, and so are the guests. You should try to enjoy both. It's not healthy for handsome men to spend every night alone, and certainly not in a house filled with such melancholic memories.
I must admit, my travels have proven more taxing than expected. I'm less confident in my life and myself. Time of relaxation seems a distant dream.
So can I tempt you with a physical aid to your moral consolations? There's wine, of course, something to smoke, or perhaps an artificial paradise? Yes, something more spiritual, a potentiator to sharpen the mind. A 7% solution of, well, that'd be telling, but you must try it.
My mind already operates at a far higher level than most. I struggle to believe anything could improve it. My ultimate duty is to provide the world with truth, and I do that perfectly well as is.
Duty? You've never cared about that before.
Of course I do. Exposing a lie, revealing a fact, that is a moral responsibility.
That's not morality. Morals are what happens afterwards when truth collides with consequence. Do you ever follow up on cases you solved? Do you ever see what happened next? Visit the victims? Ensure justice is served in the courts? And how do you choose where to direct your attention? Are there not deserving causes to which your brilliance could be applied but isn't?
You ascribe me more power than I possess. I have a narrow skill set and work within that mandate. What occurs afterward is irrelevant.
With every action or inaction, you place a finger on the scales of morality. Many in the city would see you as abdicating your responsibility.
I haven't.
Not me, of course. Morality is subjective, just like truth. There is little to be gained from indulging in it, and far better things to indulge in. Now I must insist on easing any burdens I've placed upon your shoulders. Show yourself a kindness, and try this rather delectable concoction.
If this solution truly does assist with thinking, then perhaps it would be puerile to overlook an opportunity to study it. I'll take it with me.
Yes, Sherlock. Very good. And now, our evening begins in earnest. I just remembered. I'm sorry, Sherlock. My mind's delightfully impaired. Please take this key. It opens the Altar Room, past the library.
Pardon? Altar Room? What now, Werner?
Go quickly and find our Fabio. Only you can make him talk. I'll join you in a minute.
He's gotta have a wank first, obviously. The key to the Ulcer Room of the Manchester's mansion. Vogel gave me a key so I could talk to someone named Fabio in the Ulcer Room. Alright. Well, this is becoming quite a freak show, if you ask me. Alright. So, I do wonder if this is where the Ulcer Room was. Oh, it was. Holy crap. What the hell?
My God. Was he here this whole time?
The sign reminds me of the astrological symbol for Mars. Similar to the guests' robes, apart from the bloodstains.
I mean, is it too soon to assume that obviously the murder case, is it too quickly to assume that that is what the murderer wore? Yes, because it could also have been the victims.
Props, decorations, and tools for a more detailed set. Identical to the robes the guests are wearing. The pitcher is empty, but with puddles around it. Blood clots are adhered to the sides of the drain.
Okay, there we go.
This is a different ritual.
Ritual scenario. I found a scenario that's of some sort of ritual with a remark written at the beginning. It says, read and rehearse this rite. Rentio, the naked woman lies on the altar on a bed of flowers symbolizing Mother Gaia. The one who leads the ritual oils the body of the woman to awaken her inner fertility. Participants should chant at this moment and call for the man who can please Mother Gaia. Then the man who will impersonate the principle of life may come to engage in sexual conquest with her. In front of all those dudes? Ew. Machios notes. Don't ignore the guests, Matista, and stop boring them. They don't want to hear about your stupidities. They want to feel how beautiful they are and how generous you can be towards them. You are here to please and celebrate life. Remember, each guest paid a great deal to be with you, Manchios.
How can anyone accept such behaviour?
A useful tool for a disguise arsenal.
What about a quick pillow fight?
I can just imagine that scenario right now. Vogel just walks into the room and just sees Sherlock just swinging a pillow in midair.
An open wound spoiled the carpet. Enough cigars to burn down the entire mansion. Why don't people tidy up after themselves? Blood. A sturdy bottle met a not-so-sturdy human. It didn't break only because it was unopened.
Very interesting picture. That's not Dante's Inferno, is it? If the guy on the left, in red, behind the dude in white, I think Dante wore red in the books, but I'll just continue.
This elaborate box must be for the ritual dagger. The herbs here are Salvia divinorum. They have a slight hallucinogenic effect to emphasize the ceremony. This oil has a slight aroma of flowers and olive. The ointment smells mouse-like. I presume it is an aphrodisiac prepared from a Spanish fly.
I'll pretend I know what both those things were.
This one looks like a twisted symbol of Venus, drawn in a hurry.
Okay, we need to go back in this room and investigate more. A private room where the guests can smoke in comfort. I found blood traces inside. There we go.
The wounded person was here for some time. A bloody handprint on an armchair. A person leaned against the doorframe. They left a smudged trail of blood. There appear to be no further traces leading to the altar.
Alright, so I found some blood drops and handprint on the door frame. Someone used a pitcher of water recently. The water drain has traces of washed blood. One of the guests may have taken the rope from here. Alright.
A blunt-force trauma may have suffered an internal hemorrhage. This crude tattoo partially covers a slave branding. This golden handle has a bloodstain on it. The dagger is heavy and sharp, but lacks balance. This worm-like sigil has been drawn with his own blood. The wound is deep. A precise strike reached the heart. The victim has clenched the fabric so firmly in his fist that it's nigh impossible to remove it. He died right here.
Alright. The Fabio was killed in a ritual murder. Fabio was sacrificed on the altar during an occult ritual. Very interesting. Very interesting. So he obviously must have gotten struck. You know what? He probably got struck in the head. Like, in this room. Started walking over here. And then, I guess, I don't know. Either someone forced him down. Are you okay, John? Either he got forced down and then got stabbed in the heart, or I don't know, something.
Oh, these crime scenes always outdo my imagination.
So,
Werner, care to explain what is going on here?
On nights like these, it's not unusual for some attendees to get a little exuberant. It's part of the appeal. Unfortunately, it appears things have gotten out of hand. Yes, some are more prone to bend the rules of morality.
That's murder. I doubt there's anything left to bend. Why did you not tell me immediately? We were chatting about trivial matters for some time.
If I'm completely honest, Sherlock, I've consumed a rather potent cocktail of substances. My attention slips and drifts. But I'm glad I thought to call for you.
You sent me a disguise.
Oh dear, did I? Well, since I found the body, Mr. Manchios has agreed that you can investigate the matter. I promise my mind will behave itself going forward.
All right. Then pull yourself together, Werner. Mr. Manchos is the owner of the manor, yes?
And the host of Cordona's most memorable parties. He promises even the ugliest guest a partner for the night. And for the ones with more unconventional tastes, Mr. Manchios provides other services.
What a caring person.
You cannot begin to imagine.
How did you discover the body? In between guzzles of alcohol?
I was set to perform in a fecundity rite with Fabio and came to inquire further. It was a staged ritual where he was to play the principle of life.
And the rehearsal was unsuccessful?
Who knows? I found him alone on the altar, his blood dripping to the floor.
And then?
Then I called Mr. Manchios. He was panicking, so I told him about you. We left the room and locked the door. Then we were...
Filling time?
Waiting for you was stressful. We indulged in some simple comforts. Overindulged, perhaps.
Were you well acquainted with Fabio, the victim?
Everyone knew Fabio, or wanted to. His beauty was the talk of the island. Too handsome to go unnoticed. He was magnetic. Fat wallets fought for the privilege of having him. He offered the pleasures of performance, and more.
What about the fertility ritual? There was something about Fabio being a principle of life.
Fabio was supposed to portray the beauty of life's origin. Flowers, oil... Not this travesty that seems straight out of the Inquisition.
So this ritual is not the fertility rite. What was it meant to look like?
It begins with a woman lying naked in a flower bed on the altar. She represents Gaia, the earth. As I cover her in oils, we chant for the principle. As our calls reach a climax, Fabio enters and copulates with her. After he finishes, I stab her with a dagger. That part's just pretend, of course.
But the intercourse is not?
I did not expect you to be such a prude. Are you a virgin? It is nothing to be ashamed of, but it would explain the color of your cheeks. The fertility rite marks the start of our festivities. The principle of life is beautiful, intimate, essential. It must not be stopped.
Yet it appears that someone did stop it. What about the naked woman? Can you tell me anything about her?
Oh yes, Matista. She's one of Fabio's compatriots and a performer too. I haven't seen her today, actually.
When you discovered the body, was the door open?
No, it was locked. Oh, that reminds me. It's a minor detail, but the first time I came to speak to Fabio, I left without entering, having been unable to open the door.
You didn't have the key?
No, I had it. Don't look at me like that. I was mostly sober. I suspect there was a key in the other side of the door, blocking the lock.
That detail may very well be major, Werner. Well done. So you returned later, only to find the lock was not blocked?
Correct. After an hour had passed, I tried again and was able to unlock the door. That's when I discovered poor, handsome Fabio.
Alright, definitely tells us that there was another person in this room.
The police remain unaware of this tragic event?
Some of them may be hiding behind their masks. They conceal many things. But we didn't want the authorities to create more problems. Besides, after a few cocktails, their incompetence will have soared to new heights.
How do you know I even want the case?
I promised you relaxation. If there's one thing I know about you, Sherlock, it's that nothing soothes you more than a good mystery. You've got a lot to do, Sherlock.
And that we will go ahead and leave off. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot that happened in this episode, like Colt, Moira, and Colt. and Naked Asses too. Can't forget about that. So we'll go ahead and investigate it tomorrow, and yeah, also tomorrow should be expecting a Statica video. Or DVD. Check it out if you want to. If not, no well. Alright, later.